100% Chelsea here in the club train, basically, where Chelsea have just beaten Burnley 2-1. That's 2 points covered after Spurs drew to when Spurs drew to Brighton yesterday. And I know top four's dead, but you know what? At least we look like we're going down swinging. It was a great performance by the lads today. I thought it was a much more improved performance than we usually see from them. I thought Bakayoko, Cahill and Moses, all players that have come under a lot of criticism in the last couple of months, they all showed up today. Bakayoko, I thought, wasn't the best player on the pitch, but I thought he did the simple things right. And I know how he's had a lot of criticism this season because he's not even been able to do the simple things in recent games. But you know what? Today he was calm. He just starts off slowly, just making sure he got the passes done successfully. He did miss time a couple of them, but he started to get into his own groove towards the end of it. And towards the end of the game, started to show a bit of composure on his side as well. So I'm happy with that, and I'm hoping and praying it's the start of him finding that early form that he had towards the start of the season where, like for example, in games such as Arsenal at home when he came on as a sub, Atletico Madrid away, where he gets the ball, beats a couple players with some great close control, and then starts driving the ball forward. That's what he can do. Like, let's be honest, there's a good player in there somewhere. And I know we haven't seen it over the last few months, but it's a case of confidence. I know that we've all been slaying him recently, and we do have a right to be frustrated. I will stand by that. But that's not to say we're not going to support the players. I thought the players did play well today. I thought Moses was immense today, both forward and back. It's literally the case of, I've been saying Moses is pretty good defensively. Defensively isn't his problem. Going forward, that's where I start to doubt him, because he seems to overthink things. He wasn't overthinking today. His decision making was on point today, and credit to him as well because he got the winning goal as well. And I think the first goal came off a cross from him that ends up in Burnley's own net. I didn't really see it because, let's be honest, from my angle I didn't really catch it out perfectly, but the ball went in the net and that's all that matters. Kante was Kante. Azpilicueta was Azpilicueta. They both were just as good as they are consistently. Cahill was very good today. Made a couple mistakes, but he ends up recovering well. So you know what? He's another player that's coming under a lot of stick. It's just a case of consistency with these players. I hope to see consistent performances now. They've had a good game. Let's build on it now, especially towards the end of the season. We're pushing for the FA Cup. We got a slim chance to top four. Slim. Maybe it's the positive side of me, isn't it? There's a slim chance of top four. Probably not going to get it, but let's go down swinging. But as you know with me, there's always a negative to it. Alvaro Morata, his finishing was poor today. I respect the fact that his link-up play with Giroud is pretty good. I'm happy that Conte played with two up top. It's been something I've wanted to see for a while, and it did look pretty good in terms of moving the ball. When it comes to final product, Morata takes too many touches. The finishing today was abysmal. He had 3 good chances to put the ball into the back of the net, and he didn't do it. And he's a £75 million striker. We need to be expecting more from him. I heard a stat on Match of the Day before the Southampton game last week. He scored 7 goals in his first 8 games. He scored 7 goals in his first 8 games for Chelsea, and he scored 7 in the 34 games since. That's not good enough. And I'm sorry, I know he's had injuries, I know he's been out for a while, but this isn't talking about months, this is talking about games that he's participated in. 34 games has passed and he's only produced 7 goals. That's not what we're meant to be expecting from a striker that we paid £75 million for. And I understand that it is his first season. I understand that don't want to write him off straight away, but come on. This is the same thing that we've been seeing in January, that we've been seeing in December, even in some games in November. We need to start seeing some improvement. We need to start seeing it sooner or later. But I'll be honest with you, I feel like that's my only real negative today. Other than that, I thought the players were pretty good today. I'm hoping they'll produce the same performance in the semi-final. I'm hoping that we push for the FA Cup. And I'm hoping that we just keep racking up wins, and who knows what could happen at the end of the season. But if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media links will be down in the description below. And I'll see you guys at the semi-final. Let's hope we progress to the final. Up the Chelsea.